This week on Jersey Matters, we come to you from the Arena Diner in Hackensack, New Jersey, where we talk to powerful Democratic New Jersey Congressman Bill Pascrell, who says he will not relent in his fight to see Donald Trump's tax returns. Then, who made the New Jersey Hall of Fame this year? Kimberly Kravitz reports from Asbury Park. And one county in New Jersey has ended homelessness. How did they do it? We'll tell you those stories and a whole lot more, because Jersey matters. Welcome to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We come to you this week from the Arena Diner in Hackensack, New Jersey, to talk to longtime congressman from the 8th Congressional District, Bill Pascrell, one of the most powerful congressmen in the House, and certainly one of the most powerful from New Jersey, because you serve on the Ways and Means Committee. I want to talk a little budget in a second, because I know you're on the Budget Committee.
Ask me anything.
But I want to start with your push to see Donald Trump's tax returns.
Yes.
It seems like many people have given up that fight because the Republicans control the House and they really aren't going to be able to do anything until the midterm elections. You don't seem to have given up the fight.
No.
Why?
I don't think that way at all, or else I wouldn't have started this. I mean, we have 30 issues just about every day. So I'm not looking for other things to do. But this is very important to me. American people have a right to know. And every president since Gerald Ford, including Gerald Ford, has provided their tax returns. It's the only way you're going to find out if there are any potential conflicts of interest. This protects the president, also protects the American people. So every day and every week since February the 1st, I've been working on this. Gotten other people to work on it as well. And slowly but surely, Republicans who are not willing to do it maybe in committee or on the floor when it comes time to a vote, they're speaking out and saying he should give the public his tax returns so we can see what the potential conflicts will be. Because, you know, he's invested in over 550 entities throughout the world.
And I understand, and I've heard what the other side has said about this, that even though many of them believe Donald Trump should release his tax returns, they don't believe Congress should be forcing executives to release their tax returns because it's a short step to requiring citizens to do the same.
Well, we have the authority to do it. And just 3 years ago, the Republican Congress investigated the tax returns of 51 private organizations. Remember when they were investigating Lois Lerner, who was the head of the IRS at that particular time? They invoked Section 6103, F1, Paragraph 1, out of the tax code of 1924 just to do that. So anybody that's saying they don't want to rubbish through people's privacy, that sounds good, sounds wonderful. I believe in that as well. My record will show that. But American people need to know if there are any conflicts of interest. And there are, and as far as I'm concerned, what I've seen.
You started this by saying that the Republicans are starting to come to your side. So you're going to bring this up? You're going to keep bringing this up in committee?
We're doing it this week, yes, again.
And are you willing to keep doing it, I guess, until the midterm?
Yes. I'm not going to go away. There are a few threats that have come through, but that doesn't bother me. I got to do my job, and I'm going to do it. I get paid to do my job. I started this as a very nonpartisan thing. I sent a letter to the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee, Kevin Brady of Texas, good guy, and said to him, Kevin, we're going to do this in a nonpartisan way. We'll do it together, because somewhere down the line, he's going to have to give us his tax returns. Either one of the investigative committees, either the FBI, et cetera, et cetera. Why not do it together? He chose not to do that, so we've sent letters to the Senate as well.
Donald Trump's lawyers put out a letter just last week detailing the last 10 years and saying there were no Russian connections in any of his money spent, with 3 exceptions.
Well, there's 28 other countries that he has investments besides Russia.
But so you're worried not only about Russia, because I've read some of the media accounts, and it seems that Russia is your focus.
Or let's just zero in on the Russia thing. There's only 2 investments. but there are front organizations. There are carry-through organizations. We know how the Russians operate. The Russians operate by not only having their own oligarchy establishment, but they loan money out to other people. I would like to know, I would hope you would like to know, and I'm sure the American people would like to know, how many Russian bankers gave money to Donald Trump over these years? And how does it affect his income tax here? Is he paying his just due here in the United States of America? You have to pay your fair returns. I have to pay my fair returns. Does he pay his fair returns? Is he paying his share? If somebody in your town doesn't pay their property taxes, you got to pay more property taxes eventually, unless you drop
Your
services.
concern should be if he's doing it legally, right?
That's correct.
You were attacked on the committee, and you know the other side is saying that this call for the tax returns by the Democrats is political, that you're trying to undermine the presidency, that you're still upset over the election.
If this was political, I would have had a press conference on February the 1st. I would have had a press release on February the 1st. I chose not to do it that way. They have no other choice now, since they're the ones that have made it partisan. They're the ones that are making it. This is loyalty. The question is, loyalty to the American people comes first over loyalty to your congressman or loyalty to the President of the United States.
I do want to talk a little bit about Russia and the firing of James Comey.
Sure.
We're going to take a quick break, come back and talk about that, and also the pressure by both Governor Christie and Governor Cuomo to privatize both Penn stations. I'd like to get your take on that as well. That's as we continue our conversation with Congressman Bill Pascrell when Jersey Matters continues.